Welcome back to Jack Fleming Artistry. If you've been following my channel for a while, you'll notice I'm in a different space than normal. Me and a friend of mine just leased this space, so I'm moving my studio here, and it's not a whole lot to look at the moment, but it's coming around, getting stuff in. Over time, you'll see that it'll change. I'm really liking the lighting in here for filming. Today, I'm going to show you guys how I fill in the logos on hubcaps. I've got 12 of these to do, and I thought it'd make for a pretty good video. So, follow along. Alright, I'm going to start by unwrapping all these from their plastic, cleaning them up just a little bit, and then I'm going to go over only the spots that I'm going to paint with a wax and grease remover. This is actually kind of an abrasive wax and grease remover. I'm purposely doing this so that it'll kind of hopefully get everything off of the places where I am painting, and if at all there's any fogging or anything that does or pitting into the chrome, I don't want to get that on the parts that I'm not painting. I kind of do want to get that on the parts that I am painting so that my paint will bite in just a little bit more. Let's go ahead and get that done, and then I'll show you the next part. Okay, for my first color on this, inside of the Wolfsburg crest, there's water. And the water in that, I've mixed up a blue, going off of pictures and stuff I can find off the internet. I don't actually have an original logo from it, but what I could tell and what I figured out is I used processed blue mixed into white to get it as light as I wanted, and then I kind of added a little bit of teal because sometimes it looks teal, sometimes it looks blue. From what I remember seeing of original badges, they're a little bit in between. So I've kind of mixed white, processed blue, and Kansas City teal, and then I've put a little bit of hardener in my paint here. The hardener should help it bite in a little bit more, be a little bit glossier, and a little bit more resistant to scratches and stuff. So, next part, teeny tiny stuff. I'm going to be using a MAC virus brush and painting in little bitty water waves. So, zoom in on that so you guys can see what I'm doing, and we'll move on to the next part. Alright, so color one is done, and I'm going to go ahead and clean this brush up. I know I've made some videos on this before, but I thought I would go ahead and take the time to show you guys how I go about cleaning again in case you haven't seen that video. The jar that I'm cleaning in right now is my first wash, or my dirty wash. It's mineral spirits. I use mineral spirits to clean my brushes. I am patting the brush, okay? I wipe the ferrule a little bit. That's the metal part, you know, that the hairs go into. Just patting. I don't want to pull on those hairs, but I want to clean this well enough that I don't see any of my blue paint coming back out in my paper towel here. I'm going to clean it one more time, even though I didn't see any there, just because, why not? I like cleanliness. Like to have a good clean brush. Okay, this is also mineral spirits. This is my second jar, my clean jar. I'm going to go through again and just pat. Okay, because I am continuing to paint here, I'm not going to go through and run it through my brush cleaner, but I've got some one-shot brush cleaner here in this jar. Just sitting here getting these brushes good and clean. I'm not going to oil it right now, but I do have a jar of oil in my paint box here. Brush oil. And if I was putting this back in my box, I'd go ahead and dip it in that, but I'm not. I'm about to start my next color. I'll be using the same brush. Thought it might be cool for you guys to see this. Thought y'all might like seeing the inside of my paint box here. I keep my colors in here. I keep my mineral spirits for cleaning. I've got popsicle sticks for mixing paint. I usually just set them up here after I mix something. And brush cleaner. If I'm using Ronin paints, I've got reducer for those. I've got reducer in here for alpha. I've got reducer for one shot. I like using whatever reducer it is for whatever paint that I'm using. But let's go ahead and get that next color going. Before I get that next color going, I thought maybe I'd give you guys a tour of my shop. You can see what it looks like before I get totally moved in and settled, and then maybe sometime later, whenever I get everything moved in, we'll do another walk around. Let's check it out. All right, this corner right here is going to be my studio area. I don't have everything moved over here yet. Just started moving in this past week. Where my paint boxes all are right now, I plan on putting in my drawing table, my painter's easel, things like that. That's going to separate that part of the shop from this part of the shop, which is really cool. This is where I'll be able to bring cars, trucks, whatever in. I got me a 10-foot door, so we can go high or low. This is a customer project that's in at the moment. If you guys want to check that out. Did some faded pinstriped flames for him. Got a little design back here on the back of this trailer here. I've got storage, which is cool. Glad to have a closet. Been putting stuff in here. Right now you can see my spray cans, all my stuff for car shows, a few other things. Just keep walking around here. This side of the shop, my buddy that I'm splitting the shop with builds custom motorcycles. He's going to be over here. We're probably going to end up sharing this bay area here. Thinking about putting some big storage shelves or something there. Let's go check out the kitchen. You know, before we go in there, one thing that's really cool and I'm excited about, we've got a roll-up door on each side, so we can roll those up and get a cross breeze in the summertime, not have to worry about running the air conditioner. Got a kitchen with a refrigerator. I feel like I'm on MTV Cribs or something. Bathroom, fun place with funny furniture. And then this room in here, we're gonna end up turning into a store, small store. Have motorcycle stuff over there for him. Probably put apparel and stuff on that wall and some shelves. And then maybe do a little bit of a gallery wall over here. One of my paintings in here right now. So that's the place. Pretty excited about it. Let's go get back to painting. All right, for my next color, I'm gonna mix a little bit of fire red with some regular red. It seems to me as though the red in these has just a little bit of orange in it. Not as much as fire red has, and not quite as dark and as bright red is. So let's get that going. That was a lot of fun. Let's do it 11 more times. This is as good of a time as any to remind you guys, if you like what you're watching here, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Click the like there so that we know you liked it. If you like following along with the stuff that I'm doing, you like the artwork and all that I make, please check out my website. That's www.jackflemingartistry.com. I've got signed art prints there, t-shirts, Should have some stickers and stuff soon. There are some original pieces of artwork there, or it's a good place to kind of look around and see what all we're up to. Just to let you know, on the hubcaps here, this is the final part here, filling in the black. It's really small, kind of getting into some of the spots, but this is the part that really makes it stand out, makes those colors pop. Let's finish this up here and check out the final results. Thanks for sticking around to the end of the video. Like I said before, go to my website and I've got signed prints, t-shirts. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Please hit that like button. Also, there should be some videos popping up on either of these two sides here if you like this kind of content and want to see more of it. Have a good day.